Hey, Mark, thanks for taking the time today. Can you hear us okay?
We can, yeah.
Fantastic. We'll go ahead and open up to questions for Golden Knights forward Mark Stone. First question for Mark today goes to Ben Goetz from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Hey, Mark. First of all, congratulations. What was that moment like for you when Pete told you that you would be the first captain in this team's history?
Um, Honestly, I was kind of speechless. For this organization in 3 years to be where it's at, it's very humbling for me. It's a big honor, something that I'm not going to take lightly, and something I'm really excited to do.
Next question goes to Gary Lawless with the Vegas Golden Knights. Gary, go ahead. We'll have to go back to Gary later. The next question goes to Jesse Granger of The Athletic.
Hey, Mark, I know obviously you're named captain for a reason, so a lot of this is just keep doing what you've been doing. But does anything change for you? And is there anything that you're thinking specifically that you want to change now that you're the captain?
I don't think a ton changes. I think it just, I guess it's something that for me now, I just have to continue to be more and more consistent with my daily routines. Can't take days off, can't kind of have those emotional letdowns. Got to stay even keel a little bit more. So the good thing about this is we have so much leadership in this group. We have guys who have been here since day one, creating a culture. I think I've helped add to that culture, and I think a lot of guys who've come, later on have helped add to that culture. So now it's not just my responsibility, but everyone as a group's responsibility to continue to grow that culture and eventually try and win.
Next question for Mark Stone goes to Justin Emerson with Las Vegas Sun.
Hey, Mark, you just kind of mentioned it, all the leadership that's in the room. There are guys in the room that have been captain before, Pietrangelo and Pacioretty. I'm curious if you talked to them at all or if they said anything to you since it's happened.
Well, they're going to be huge parts of our team. For me, having never done this before, I'm excited for the opportunity, but I'm going to have questions as well as we go, and to have guys with such a tremendous character in our locker room, guys who have been captains before, those are types of guys that you can lean on. And it's not just me that leans on those guys. Guys are those. I mean, Petro's been a captain; he's going to help with the D. Patch is as captain. Younger forwards are going to ask him for stuff, and that's what's going to help me for sure, is that we have so much character in this room. Riley Smith's been an assistant captain on this team basically since day one, leader in this team. So we got lots of guys who are capable of helping lead the way.
Next question goes to David Shane with the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Hi, Mark. Kind of similar along those lines. I guess maybe can you describe your leadership style a little bit? What type of guy? There's different types of captains. I think some guys are maybe more vocal. What type of leadership maybe do you provide?
I've been captain for 20 minutes, so I'm not 100. I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but I don't think I'm going to change a ton. Emotional player, very passionate about the game, and ultimately my main goal is to win the Stanley Cup, and I'm going to for sure be preaching that to everybody. This is an organization that wants to win and wants to win now, and we got to have everybody who's part of this organization committed to winning and being the top team at the end of the season.
Next question goes to Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? If we could go to training camp as a whole, Pete had mentioned a few days back, the day that you did the second scrimmage, he had said that called an audible because the first scrimmage, just a lot of sloppy play, but to be expected because it was the first time you guys were scrimmage. Can you assess from start to finish the last week or so and how you've seen progressively in areas the team clean things up, come together to prepare for tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think it's obviously a sprint this year. We got 56 games. So with a 10, 11-day camp, we had to ease into it. We couldn't just go right into it and burn ourselves out quickly. So I think you saw that the first couple of days, some systems practices involved with the scrimmage, and the scrimmages were a little sloppy, trying to get those bad habits out of our game. And I think these last 4 or 5 days, the intensity is really amped up. We have our team. This is what we're going with for the opening puck drop tomorrow. And guys are excited. Guys are feel we have a great team. Now we're just excited to get on the ice and prove it.
Do a few more here with Mark today. The next question for him comes from Ken Bulkey of Sinbin.Vegas.
Hey, Mark, I'm not sure if it's happened yet or if you are going to do it after this, but who's the first person you want to call and who are you most excited to tell about being named captain?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of people who have helped me become a hockey player in the NHL and have led me to this. I mean, mom and dad are obviously going to be pretty proud. They followed my career. They've basically given me every resource to play hockey since I was 4 or 5 years old. So I don't know. It's hard to describe right now. It's a tremendous honor, especially for this organization that I'm so proud to be a part of.
Next question goes to Gary Lawless with the Vegas Golden Knights.
Hey, Mark, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Kelly McCrimmon said prior to this that he thinks that being named captain will actually help you become a better player. Do you have any thoughts on that and how that could translate?
Well, I put a lot of responsibility on myself to contribute every night for this team. I think now, I mean, I like the pressure, so I don't think this adds much more. But on the ice, every year I want to improve. So I think being given this honor and this role, I think I got to improve and continue to improve my off ice, my on ice, and my everyday being of an NHL hockey player. So I think I still have another gear to give, and hopefully this can motivate me even more.
Next question goes to John Tritch with Channel 8 Las Vegas.
Hey, Mark, even at this stage of your career, what anticipation is there for the first game, the first time you get to suit up in the regular season? What emotion does that still brew in you?
To win the Stanley Cup. We went to the Western Conference Final last year. We went away from our families for 57 days and fell short of our ultimate goal. And when a new season starts, it's the start of another normally 82 game grind to have the opportunity to play for the Stanley Cup. And we're not taking anything for granted. We know we have a lot of work to do, but we're very excited with what we have, what we've become. And now we just want to go out and prove to everybody just how good we can be. And, we want to win.
Next question goes to Amber Dixon with Channel 3 Las Vegas.
Mark, what were some of the qualities of other captains that you've played with on other teams that you appreciated and would like to maybe mimic?
Well, I've played for three different captains, and they're all a little different. Daniel Alfredson, when I first got to Ottawa, was kind of that quiet, lead by example of type guy, and I think I kind of took a lot of traits from him. He came to the rink, did his business every day. Never complained. Always was there to kind of lend a hand for younger players getting into the league. And, that kind of, made me feel like that was kind of the thing that I should do as I grow along, helping the younger players feel comfortable. But, we have a pretty veteran team here. So we got a lot of guys who are going to help with leadership, and us as a whole, we got a lot of guys who are ready to go.
Next question will go to Alan Snell from LV Sports Biz.
Hey, Mark, congratulations on the captain.
Thank you.
I just wanted to get a sense from you. What's it like, do you think, being captain of this particular franchise? It's an it's going on 4 years now. And I was just wondering, it's a younger franchise. What do you think being captain on a team that's moving into its 4th year is going to be like?
That's a tough question. I know it's these types of things, there's 31 captains or 31 NHL teams, majority of have captains. So it's not something I'm going to take lightly. This is an organization that wants to win. They've said that since day one. And I just want to be a part of that. So I haven't really thought of it being a 100-year organization or a 4-year organization. It's still the same responsibility, and I'm going to do everything that I can to help this team win.
Final question for Mark will go to Chris Matthews from Channel 8 Las Vegas.
Hey, Mark, congratulations. A quick question. Probably one of the many reasons you were chosen as captain is just your extreme passion for the game. And since you arrived in Las Vegas, obviously it's noticeable on the ice when just your facial expressions and the passion, the cheer, the appreciation you have for others that do great things on the ice also during the course of a game. Has that always been part of your makeup, or did you acquire that? The facial expressions, the excitement, because it just translates to everybody that watches you play.
Well, I think I learned pretty quickly that you can never take a day in this league for granted. You never know when it's going to end. So for me, I love playing hockey. I love playing in the NHL. There's not very many people in this world that get to do what we do. So for me, winning is fun. Whether you're the one that had the biggest impact on the game or not, if your team wins, the mood in the room is way better than when you lose. So I think everybody in our dressing room has had that feeling, those gut-wrenching feelings of losing in the playoffs, and now I think hopefully that will motivate everybody in the dressing room to want to win. And we also have guys in the dressing room who have gone through both and understand the feeling of winning and how awesome it feels, and how badly you want to do it over. So there's a lot of work to do, but just can't wait to get going tomorrow.
Mark, congrats, and thank you for taking the time with us today.
Thank you.